9-year-old. My 9-year-old, Randy Eubanks.
Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, my 9-year-old. The other morning I woke up, I took my shower, I walked into my bedroom, and as I was getting dressed, I happened to notice in my bed was my cute little 9-year-old. His little head was poking out of the covers, and he was just lying there and looking so cute. And wonderful memories started flashing through my mind. Then all of a sudden I said, what am I doing? Have I lost my mind? That 9-year-old laying on my pillow, getting hair all over my bed, is my dachshund, Bubba. How did this all begin? What happened to my thinking? I was raised, a dog belongs outside. In fact, I used to make fun of people who would bring their dogs inside their home. I can remember working for this lady, and I looked out her back window beyond her kitchen, and I saw 3 tombstones in the backyard, and I felt bad. I said, ma'am, I'm so sorry to hear about your children. She said, oh no, that weren't my children, that was my dogs. I thought to myself, what a wacko. Who would spend the money to buy 3 tombstones for their dogs? All that changed, my thinking changed, May of 2001. We moved over to Jacksonville, away from the country, and my son Randall, who was 8 years old at the time, he needed a dog. My 2 older daughters, they had dogs growing up. I told my wife, Angela, I said, Angela, it's time for Randall to have a dog. She said, Randy, that's all well and good, but however, we live in a neighborhood. I said, so we got covenants. You can't have a dog running outside. I thought, what am I going to do? My son needs a dog. I know what? We'll get a small dog that looks macho. My wife had her mind on a teacup chihuahua. Not me. I want an animal that look like a dog. I have nothing against chihuahuas. So off we go dog shopping to a friend of ours' home called Mrs. Bennett. We walk in the back and we see a bunch of dogs on display. I spotted this beautiful black dog about this tiny, this high, with a brown spot of feces on his forehead. That was the dog. My wife wanted to teacup chihuahuas. I had to think fast. I said, Angela, listen, the dog is not for us. It's for the children. Let the children pick out the dog. So I called my oldest daughter, Brandy. I snuck around the corner. I said, Brandy, do you love that car I just recently bought you? She says, yes, Dad, I do. Why? What's up? Listen, your mom and I are over here at Miss Bennett's, and I picked out a dog, a black dog with a brown spot on his forehead. You're going to love this dog, and you convince Randall and Amanda this is the dog we got to have. You do like driving your car, right? Yes, Daddy. Any questions? No, sir. So Brandy brings over Randall and Amanda. They run in the backyard, and sure enough, they run up to the little black dachshund with a brown spot. Oh, I love that dog. Mama, we got to have this little black dog. Mama says, well, listen, how about the teacup chihuahua? Oh, that teacup chihuahua's ugly. Angela says, okay. Folks, that was as good as it got. It went downhill from there. We carried the dog home, give him a bath, and we give him some food. We named him Bubba. The little dog gave him a macho name, Bubba. Well, it's about bedtime, and my oldest daughter, Brandy, comes up with a question that changes my life. Daddy, can Bubba sleep with me tonight? I knew that was a mistake, but she had been so cooperative in the acting job she had portrayed to her mother that I had to agree with her. I said, well, certainly. So it's around 10 o'clock, and I tend to get kind of ill come bedtime. And that's hard to believe, but I do. So my daughter lays down with Bubba, and a few minutes later she says, Daddy, Daddy, Bubba won't go to sleep. So I get out of my bed, walk over there to the bedroom. Sure enough, little Bubba's walking around. I pick up Bubba, walk to the stairs, go downstairs into the garage, and put him inside his little cage, I walked back upstairs and lay down for a good night's sleep. In a few minutes, my wife, Angela, goes, "Honey, Bubba's crying." I said, "He's a dog. Let him go to sleep." I'm getting kind of evil now. In a few minutes, she said, "Randy, Bubba's crying." I got up out of that bed, walked downstairs into the garage, got down, opened out the cage, reached in, swooped that dog up, pulled him out, went upstairs and shoved him under my covers. He's been there 9 solid years. All joking aside, you can really learn a lot by observing your pet. He loves me. I can scold Bubba one minute, and the next minute I'm his best friend. I am the first one he greets when I come home. He greets me. He just jumps up there and he's so glad to see me. My wife got kind of upset that one day, so the next day she greets me first and starts to jump up in my arms. I thought Bubba was going to eat her up. She's never repeated that mistake again. You know, unfortunately, that day of departure is going to happen one day. If you should come and visit me on that dreaded day and look outside my back window, do not be surprised if you don't see a tombstone displayed in honor of my 9-year-old. Mr. Contest.